friends, and welcome to Email Marketing Thursday. I'm your host, Kerry, Knoll, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, How to Create a Deadline Sequence in ActiveCampaign. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. If you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or over on Facebook. As always, feel free to share this with anyone who might find it of interest or benefit from it. I greatly appreciate that. And plus, I would love to hear from you. So if you have a comment or a question, please post it, and I'll do my best to answer it in a timely fashion. So let me share with you what I covered a little bit last week. So I talked about building out how to create a click sequence inside of ActiveCampaign. This is the a click sequence, not the click sequence that I showed you last week, but it's slightly different, but it's going to tie in nicely to what I'm going to show you today. So every time I want to send an offer out to my list, I put a bunch of my emails into a click sequence, and then the goal of that sequence is to get the click, right? To get them to click the link to go to the offer. So in this case, I use these goals for the timing of the specific dates and times that the email should go out. And then here we have this first email that says, you know, this will get you customers while you sleep. And then if we click into it, we would see this link here, right? So if I go into this particular email, in that link click, we are actually tagging the action, right? So once they actually click the link, we're adding a tag, and it's MSB deadline sequence started, and this was for a specific date. All right, once that link is clicked by the subscriber or contact, then they are skipped through the rest of this automation, like I explained last week as well. And so they don't get the next email or any other email in this sequence whatsoever. They're just shot all the way down near the bottom where it says, where is it? It's not here, right in here right now, but there was a spot where I have it where you would skip through all the emails after you click the link, okay? Then what happens is it fires off this particular automation, which is a 48-hour deadline sequence. And when they enter this automation, they are originally posted back with a webhook from Deadline Funnel, which is the deadline sequence application I use in order to put a timer on the page and put a timer in the emails, etc. And so when they go through this, it automatically starts tracking the time that they actually click that link. Okay, so they get 48 hours from this point going forward. So waits 10 minutes, sends them an email, waits 710 minutes, sends them another email, waits 12 hours, sends them another email, 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours, 3 hours, and 1 hour. And then if they purchase, they get shot down to the end as well. So at any point in time they purchased in the deadline sequence or in this click sequence, they would skip emails and get to the end of the actual automation and not see any more emails. So that's kind of how it works. This is Deadline Funnel in general. This is where I set up the Deadline Funnel. Over here is right here, I'm sorry, is where we set up the Deadline Funnel tracking within ActiveCampaign. So it says if this happens, automation is triggered for a subscriber in ActiveCampaign, then start the Deadline Funnel tracking in this campaign and update this particular field in ActiveCampaign with their deadline. And what's cool is Deadline Funnel will create the field in ActiveCampaign on your behalf to store the date and time that the person started the particular Deadline Funnel. And then this is the webhook URL. You just click on it to copy it, and then you just go into ActiveCampaign and you set up this listener for the webhook, right? So you just paste it in there. That's it. In order to get to that, if we were to try to start it from scratch, we just, under conditions and workflow, it'd be here, webhook, post contact data to a URL of choice. So you just add that and then paste in the URL. That's it. It's really that simple. And then after that, let me go here. Where was it? Yeah, so that would be it. So then it just shows the recent activity. If you have any below that, you can also set up another integration for sales tracking too. So you can have any sales that come through a Deadline Funnel be tracked back to Deadline Funnel, so you can see how many sales that Deadline Funnel had created for you. So that's for another call, another day. So anyway, that is it. I just wanted to share that with you. That's how you do it. That's the best practice that I've found so far to be the most effective, because folks just don't like to take any action until they absolutely need to. I'm guilty of that. I'm sure you are as well. And so you can kind of relate to that. I'm positive of that. So, all right, I hope that you enjoyed this. I thank you so much for tuning in today, like you always do. And if you are watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. And if you did like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well. whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or over on Facebook. And as always, feel free to share this with anyone who might find it of interest or benefit from it. I would greatly appreciate that. If you have a comment or question, please leave it. I'll do my best to answer it. And if you don't have a question, I'd love to hear from you anyway. So even if you just want to say hi, that would be cool. So, all right. Hope you have a great one. We'll see you right back here again real soon. Take care.